oh, when I was there, black men wouldn't even acknowledge me. They wouldn't look in my general direction. They wouldn't speak at all.
You are the reason why American men, they go out overseas and looking for a wife.
If he ain't paying all them bills, he can't say nothing, okay? Nothing, because he's just a roommate.
If you make $38,000, you need to be handy. You need to know how to light bulb and put a fan up and put on a light switch. If you make $38,000 a year, you better cut the grass, you better wash dishes, cook food, wash clothes, fold, I mean, everything.
So some American women were surprised that passport bros didn't approach them while they were on vacation. And in this video, we're going to look into the main reason why they didn't approach them.
Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Alpha Nation TV. Passport Bros ignores her while she was on vacation. She didn't expect that. Why would we want to see you guys? Please like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get to that chow. It's chow time.
So a lot of my followers saw my video about the Passport Bros in Colombia. And we're basically saying like, oh, when I was there, black men wouldn't even acknowledge me. They wouldn't look in my general direction. They wouldn't speak at all. And I had a lot of followers saying that. That has not been my personal experience. Last night I went to dinner. I saw two guys. They both spoke. They were actually kind of like, moderately flirtatious. I've seen, some other men and they've kind of like barely, it's very much given like, girl, don't look too much. You don't need to see all this. But it's been a mixed bag for me. I wouldn't say that every man that I've seen hasn't spoken, but I'm also going to be honest and say that for the number of men that I saw in the airport, and especially in a place like this, because it's small, the walled city is small, Hexamani is small, the weather's been bad, so I haven't done a boat trip yet. I'm sure there will be lots of people, doing boat trips. But for the amount of black men that I saw in the airport, I have not seen a fraction of them in the street. And just so you understand how small it is, I
really only got one question when it comes to this. Why would a man go on a vacation in a beautiful country full of exotic women who have traditional values and settle for the thing he left behind? Can any of you guys tell me that in the comments?
Because they think they top shit. They still think they're the top prize. They think they can go to any country and still be the top prize. They still don't realize that, one, black women are on the bottom of the totem pole of all women. Majority, most men do not really like black women like that. And two, most men don't like Western women, even Western men. So why would Western men want to see you at the countries that we spent thousands of dollars to leave?
You can support a whole family on $60,000 a year, but no one can support someone else's fantasies, which has become the delusion of Western women. Let's see what they have to say in the comments. When I go on vacation to another country, the last thing that I would be looking for is a woman from my own country. I can do that at home. Why would I waste my time and money? Have these women lost their minds? Now she know what it feels like. Women won't even acknowledge me or look in my general direction. So sorry, not sorry. At the risk of sounding callous, why would an American man look for an American woman in Colombia, Brazil, Vietnam, Thailand, or the Philippines? He's there to immerse himself in the culture and meet people he might have never met at home in the States. That's the whole point. Don't limit your circle, gentlemen. Bro, why is she overseas spying and taking notes?
That's what I kind of feel. It feels like she's kind of spying on the black men and just like, what are they doing? Why are they here?
Why do these women even care about the passport bros on vacation? Spying on these gentlemen makes no sense. These men are looking for their well-deserved peace. Just leave them alone, since you've said you don't want them. Correct. Most traveling bros ain't got time to deal with them. This is weird. Who goes on vacation to worry about if people from their country talk to them? Guy wants feminine, traditional, petite wife and flies continents away to find her. Non-traditional, masculine, 200-pound woman flies to that same country. Why won't men talk to me? Why does she need an American man?
These are some awesome comments. I love the comments.
And to talk to her in another country. LOL.
Desperate.
If he ain't paying all them bills, he can't say nothing, okay? Nothing, because he's just a roommate.
If you make $38,000, you need to be handy.
This one I actually somewhat agree with. If you're not making a lot of money, and you're not able to fully support a good chunk of everything, yes, I agree. You should be a little bit more handy. You should be able to do a lot of more of the house maintenance and things like that. Why? Because normal men should be doing it already.
You need to know how to light bulb and put a fan up and put on a light switch. If you make $38,000 a year, you better cut the grass, you better wash dishes, cook food, wash clothes, fold, I mean, everything.
That's just normal adult stuff. Everybody does those things.
I'm adding myself. So that's all I have for you. I don't bring anything to, I don't have anything to bring to a table.
You can't afford to date, don't date. I'm sorry if you got used and abused by some woman who just used you for a free meal. That really just comes with part of the dating territory. Like, I get it, you're jaded, but what does that have to do with me? Like, I'm sorry, you need to use better discretion. That has nothing to do with, like, women in general. Don't penalize the next chick just because you took the wrong chick out to eat.
We can say that same thing to women. Stop penalizing men for every man that you've dealt with and all the shit that you've been through, all the shitty men that you've dealt with and, treated you like shit. Don't put that on all the other men. Why don't you go deal with it? Get your therapy so you can, move on from it and then start being a regular person towards people.
And you know what? If you're just like, hey, I don't want to be spending this much money on dates, that's fine. Take a break from dating. Re-up your money. Go donate some plasma. Do whatever you got to do, because I'm not about to go on some cheap date to like Applebee's or Fridays because you mad at the old chick who used you for a free meal. Use discernment. If you don't have it, pray for it.
Rest in peace, Godfather.
So is this really what a man has to pick from? Is this really the only thing that's available for men? I mean, it's no wonder why they're actually leaving. And then they act surprised when guys actually ignore them while they're on vacation. They should actually know that passport bros are going to ignore them over there, because they know for a fact that they're the same women that they're trying to avoid. The fact that you're on a vacation in a different country doesn't change your behavior or mindset. Let's see what they had to say in the comments. Only time and loneliness can teach them. Do they even listen to themselves? I seriously doubt it.
Yeah,
you have to remember all this coming from a group of people that's most likely never to get married.
Facts.
Misery loves company. It's always about how much you spend and not about the time you spend together.
Yep.
And this is why passport bros went overseas. The delusion is too real. I don't date, I sleep around. The problem is, why do they care? Single and big mad. As a man, is this what I have to look forward to? I'm very concerned.
That's why it's even more concerning when you get, brothers talking shit on passport bros, telling us that, oh, we're here for being pedos. We just want to take advantage of women. We just want slaves and all these things. Do they not see the women around them? Are they that into men that they want men to stay here so they can get some or something? Like, there's plenty of gay men here already. There's no need to worry about men leaving. Stop it.
All they bring into the table is a red flag.
True that.
You are the reason why American men, they go out overseas and looking for a wife. Because you are the reason. Here's why. Here's the reason why. Because American women are very feminist. They're feeling entitled. They don't respect their husband. They're argumentative. And what else? They don't clean the house. They don't make themselves look beautiful. They don't have a job. Oh, by the way, most Americans said that American women are very juvenile. And also they said, once you have the kids, once you have a kid, you flip your cookie. As for us, Filipino women, the man that you don't want, we want. Because you know why? We're gonna give this man a lot of love, respect. We're gonna treat him like a king. We also, we work because we contribute in the household. That's what we do.
Okay, yeah, exactly. A lot of Filipinas, a lot of women in Eastern countries, they work. And they're willing to work throughout their whole marriage. Because my mom worked throughout my whole marriage, or her whole marriage. And all of my aunts and uncles worked throughout their whole marriage. They own businesses together. It is not she's a stay-at-home wife and I just have to take care of her kind of thing, which a lot of people seem to think about passport bros and, you know, Eastern countries. No, a lot of these women want to make their own money, and them being able to make side money just adds to the family, and they're perfectly happy to do it, just like she explained. It's one household. So a woman is more than willing to contribute to that household, unlike they are in the US.
And we take care of ourselves, first of all. You know, we take care of our family, the elderly, everybody we take care of.
Exactly. It'll help Western women if they would just listen more and were more open-minded. She hit the nail right on the head when she said juvenile, which is true because most Western women think and act like a bunch of high school kids. If they were actually willing to listen, they could really learn a lot from Filipino women that's literally giving them all the information they need to improve themselves and become partners that actually contribute to a healthy relationship. But we know that's not going to happen. Instead, they're just going to find a way to talk down on them and the passport bros because, well, they're juvenile. Let's see what they have to say in the comments. These Filipinos is beautiful and respectful and honorable. American women out there, don't get mad and go look for your 6-figure, 6'2" model type man who won't cheat on you. Go do you, boss lady. I think it's pretty funny that my dad texted me a couple of weeks ago about moving to the Philippines. And now this video shows up in my feed. Maybe the universe is trying to give me a sign.
Oh, it
Your
is,
Filipino
son.
women are straight up gorgeous, for real. I'm starting to fall in love.
Dude, that lady was probably in her late 40s or 50s, and she still looked good. She handled herself very well.
With these women. I am an inspiring passport bro. I've been married to a California woman and a South American woman. Both ended in nasty divorces. So I look to Southeast Asia for a wife who will actually stay with me no matter what happens in life. I married a Filipino. She's a real woman. Love to see Colombian women get a piece of this glaze. I'm going to start researching what it takes to secure land in the Philippines so I can build a home there. Who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky and meet a woman there who's relationship material.
You're not going to be able to buy land in the Philippines unless you are a citizen. So the only way you're actually going to be able to buy land if you married a woman that is a citizen in the Philippines, then you're able to buy land. But other than that, you're kind of SOL.
It's our only chance.
A lot of men actually want a strong-ass, disobedient woman.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
She has so many toys on her fingers. It's like fucking Toys R Us.
Nigga like that, son.
Shay! Shay! It's
How's that not your business, bro?
Maybe independent women don't like most of the men now.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a hard pass. And I really don't believe that women actually think that men like a strong and disobedient woman like she claims. I think that this is a lie that women tell themselves as a coping mechanism, and so that they can continue with the same poor behavior.
Remember, it's the standards, it's men's standards. This is one of the whole thing, men's standards thing. We have standards that we want them to be a little bit more feminine and nice. They don't meet those standards, so of course they're going to fight back and shame us for having those particular standards.
But deep down, they know that's not true. Another thing that we shouldn't forget is that most of those women are probably single, because no self-respecting man is going to even be bothered with that. Let's see what they have to say in the comments. Lies they tell themselves and think it's true. Nah, more like we're going for women that actually are considerate, especially about their partner's mental health. Ooh. A passport bro goes to a country 4 times cheaper to get 4 times more value of a woman. True.
Hoflation has not hit these countries as hard as it hits the US.
We both know why we men are looking for greener pastures. And once again, these women fail to see the point. What in the world is happening to women? We're meant to bring our partner peace and nurture. This is a punch below the belt. I'm happy for those men who find good, humble, and traditional women. I had one tell me it wasn't my business how much she made, but I had to tell her my salary. Walked away and said, good luck with your cats. Jesus, when are they going to let it go? Survey question. By comments, how many of you want a strong, disobedient woman? Nobody.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I'm very about the bread. I'm very about the money, especially when it comes to men. I love to get paid. My love language is gifts, and I've always been that way. And I always went for men that liked me way more than I liked them. Okay? I was always that type of chick. So I was always getting paid one way or the other.
Based on what she said, why wouldn't a man just get a professional here and there? He'll actually save time and money. It'd be a better investment. But these are the same women that act surprised when you don't approach them when you're on vacation. Just because you're in a different country doesn't mean it's going to change your mindset. Let's see what they had to say in the comments. This one was super funny. Can't wait for my passport to come in. Getting married in Thai or Philippines. All the flights are going to be overbooked. Wow, this is so sad when we see it like this. They're getting sicker by the day. Take the makeup off and you see how she really looks. Men need to focus on actions and words versus the face. Fool's gold. It's beautiful when you don't have to worry about these delusional women of today.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Women, sleep with who you want to sleep with. Do it however much you want to.
Like many women, I didn't need a man to buy my house, to buy my car, or keep my lights on. You don't need you guys for anything.
I don't want a son because they're the problem.
To sustain myself financially, I can make myself happy, I can make myself work, as in like, what in the world could a dude offer me?
You don't need a man to make you feel better, babe. Do you know what you need? An iced coffee.
This leaves no question as to why passport bros are leaving the country in droves. The sad part is that women don't realize that men literally don't care.
Yeah.
That's why they're leaving and going overseas. They also fail to realize
they fail to realize the men are willing to uproot their lives and to go live in another country that is foreign to them, that doesn't usually speak their language. Some countries do speak a little bit of English, you know, and just start their life over. That should be something, a sign that's like flashing in women's eyes, just like, what the fuck is going on? These men are willing to do all of this, spend thousands of dollars to leave their families, leave everybody that they love in this country to live in another country just for love and love for a marriage and kids. Why are they willing to do all that instead of finding a woman here? Why don't they ever think?
That the only group suffering from this movement is Western women, because they'll have fewer men to choose from. This is something that all Western women should think about. I mean, ladies, look around. Men are not going after women with the I don't need a man mindset. But yet you're surprised when they don't approach you when they're on vacation. The real question is, why are you surprised? They already know how you think. The fact that you're in another country is not going to change your mindset.
Nope.
Let's see what they had to say in the comments. That wall always wins. I'm already on the plane, dude. Let's go. Where do I get my passport? Go to the post office and make an appointment. It's that simple. This is what simps and pookies deal with. No self-respecting man would be around this. Wouldn't even smash them because they're a liability. Right. Simps and pookies are all these.
This is why this is why I don't suggest sleeping around, especially shooting loads into people. They're liabilities. Most women out there in the West are liabilities. They're not assets.
These women are going to be left with. Everybody else heading out or dropping out the dating scene completely.
Guaranteed.
Let me know in the comments below if you guys enjoyed this.
Ooh, that's some damn good channel. Shout outs to Alpha Nation TV. I loved his narration. I loved his clips. I love to see more Passport Bro content. You know me. I love Passport Bros. Please like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.